What up, YouTube? It's your boy Siege. Y'all back in the lab with me. Y'all back kicking it. Look, I got some big news for y'all. But before we go ahead and drop the big news, I need y'all to go ahead and hit that like button, man. Hit the like button on the video. Hit the subscribe for the channel. We need all of that love. All of it. As you see, I am wearing... It's being college basketball season. Go ahead and start repping my squad. Got the Duke Blue Devils. I predict a nice national championship win for us this year, but we're gonna see what happens with that. But y'all ain't come for that. So like I said, go ahead and like, subscribe to the video. We're gonna get into some of this big news because we do have a very big week in sneakers. I also want to send my condolences to everybody who was affected by the event that took place at Astro World. It's a tragedy. Hate to see that happen, especially when it's a lot of people coming together just for, you know, fun, and then you have something like that happen. So yeah, condolences, prayers go out to all of them. But like I said, got some big news for y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into that. Like I said, this is a very big week in sneakers. Couple of the big things that's going on. Honestly, it doesn't kind of start to pick up until maybe Thursday, when we have the Jordan 1 or Jordan 13 singles days coming out. Jordan 13 low single days. Very nice sneaker. To me, it's not something I would rock just because of the nature of the shoe. I like the color, but I don't like Jordan 13 lows. And then that color doesn't go well with me, or it's not a color I would like to have, or a colorway I'd like to have. But I do like Nike thinking about us singles, you know. Appreciate y'all. Secondly, where it starts to pick up, Thursday we getting blessed with 2 off-white Jordan drops. Jordan's dropping the off-white Jordan low 2s in black and in white. Most of the hype right now has been around the white. I'm not really a fan of it because I tend to go away from the hype, but I like the black. That black and blue to me is just very clean. It's something I could see myself rocking, or honestly just replacing something up there with, which I don't know, it'd be a hard sell to take something off of that wall right now. But I'm sure I could find space for it if I go ahead and hit on this raffle come Thursday. The white, like I said, it's a nice shoe. One of the neat things they're doing with it, with the design, they said, you know, since everything's going vintage, going retro, why not make a shoe that is retro? I mean, you know, it's already a retro Jordan, but instead of just making the shoe, adding that retro name to it, why don't we make it look like what a shoe would look like if it came out of a time capsule? So one of the things you'll notice is those little crack marks at the bottom, near the midsole. That's what they, like I said, pictured the shoe would look like if you took it out of a time capsule and kind of restored it, which is where they got that, and they have it on every pair. And if you notice, either shoe is going to be different because no one shoe is alike. Every shoe deteriorates at a different rate and differently. But like I said, for me, the white's the one that everybody's going for. I'm hoping I could be the oddball and get the black. I really love the black more than the white. Just like I said, off of the looks. That black, blue, and gold is just beautiful to me. Whereas white and red it's alright, but it's not that black, blue, and gold. And as you notice, they have the off-white label on it, which I'm gonna go in detail about some Off-White labels a little later on this week, so stay tuned for that video. And that wraps up Friday. So going into Saturday, another release that a lot of people are really hyped about. I've been getting calls about this shoe for probably 2 months now. But it's the Jordan 12. I don't even remember what they're calling it. I'm gonna call them the fake taxis, because that's what they are to me. I don't know if I've ever said it before on this channel, but one of my first and favorite pair of shoes was the Jordan 12 taxis. I bought it in 2017. It was the first shoe I bought in college with my own like working money, and I just loved them. Looked almost exactly like these fake taxis. They're not really fake taxis. I gotta stop saying that. I think they're called like trophies or something like that. But to me, the thing that I like more about the taxis as opposed to these shoes, at the bottom of the taxis, it was instead of the gray and black that it has on the bottom, the taxis had that gold and black. And like between every line there was a stat for Jordan, some stat from what he did on a certain year or this year, which, like I said, was a really nice thing for me. I really liked the shoe. At the time I was just a little naive. I didn't know sneakers were gonna blow up like they were. That was literally the start of my sneaker journey, and at the time I was thinking like, hey, if I sell these, I can go get a pair of the next ones that's coming out. Which I think after I sold those, got the Bordeaux 7s, and I think those were the last pair I bought for probably 4 or 5 years. And then, you know, I just started back really collecting shoes. I said, bad move on my part. Because if I started back then, kept moving from the taxis and the Bordeaux, and I had the, I think not Wolf Gray, they were Sport Blue 14s. Man, ceiling was just up. But like I said, that's my little tidbit on them. I'm not really a fan of these 12s. I think it's a nice sneaker, but it's too opposite for me. To me, it's like they tried to bring the taxis back, but they tried to not make it look like the taxi, or give it some small hints to make it not look like the taxi, which, like I said, I don't really like, because the taxis were my shoe. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Yeah, so as far as sneakers go, that's what we got going on this week. So I've told y'all I got a kind of big video coming for y'all, as it pertains to that Off-White label. But like I said, we're gonna go into that next week or later on this week. Been fun having y'all in the lab kicking it with me. Appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all are still subscribing, share the video, like it, do all that. If it's down there, go ahead and do it. But it's been Siege, it's been real. Appreciate it.